Alrighty, big opening today. Got a 10 box display here. I'm not sure I want to set this up while I open it. Then I also have all the ones from this I have already laid out. So hopefully we can fill in some gaps there. But the big ones we're looking for are going to be the more recent guys because they're the most short print. I know the camera angle is currently weird, but just trying to open this up in a small space. Alrighty, there it is. Good grief, I'm gonna just flip this out. Oh man, this is a lot of weight to it. This should be a ton of fun. A lot of boxes. Got a really good deal considering these start at $9.50, I think, or $8.50, something like that. Yeah. Got that big old display here. Then, as I showed people who first joined, we got all the ones I currently have in the back. So let's see if we can pull something nice. I will say there are currently no videos on YouTube of any of these being open, although I have talked to a bunch of people who've opened them. And they've had some nice successes. Since George W. Bush does about $2,000. Alright, bring that up. All 10 boxes in there. Go one at a time. If anyone has any predictions, I would love to hear them. Yeah, got a lot of stuff in here. And I also got a cat trying to interrupt live. Alright. 10 boxes start now. You can pull cut autographs, 101s, words, relics. An A would be sick. I might own a couple on eBay if I don't pull one here. And these are incredibly difficult to get out of the box. Okay, we have a word, I think. I didn't see who it was. But based on that little snippet I saw, it looks like a word. Oh my goodness. These are like absurdly hard to get out though. Okay. Was I correct? Yep, a word from a president. That's what we got. Is that an H? Herbert Hoover? Oh, Theodore Roosevelt. That's a big boy right there. One of them just did $500 yesterday. Theodore Roosevelt. That's a big one. That pretty much pays for the entire box almost. I don't know what the exact rate is. People like Jimmy Carter have non-numbered autographs because they're so common, but some are more rare than others. Like Donald Trump, I think, is a 101. Washington's like a 1 out of 2. Not 1 out of 2 out of 2, but yeah. Massive one there. That legitimately might cover the entire box right there. That's a big boy right there. And one I did not have, and I sit next to his buddy Taft. Man, that's a great start. For some reason I thought that was an H. I mean, getting a Herbert Hoover would be pretty sick too, because he does like 300 to 500 pretty consistently. Yeah. Big start. Hopefully we can keep it going. And hopefully these come out a little easier, although they are currently not. I would love to do like a modern guy like a Trump or Clinton, Obama, Bush. One of those would be sick. They're also very expensive. Okay. It's going to be an archive. Yeah. These are the worst ones you can pull. Oh, we got a red though. Ike. Dwight Eisenhower with the name George and the number 29, numbered at a 99. Dwight Eisenhower. Hopefully the lighting's not too bad. I'll probably end up moving off this one just because I already have really nice ike off to the side. But, it's not too bad. Hello to everyone coming in. Just got Dwight Eisenhower in first box. We got Teddy Roosevelt, which pretty much covers the entire 10 boxes, which is incredible. Yeah, let's move on to box number 3. I mean, no bad names so far. 2 guys who are considered top 10 all time. Just hoping to get some more words. Cut autograph would be absolutely insane. Since basically the only one who isn't very good is Jimmy Carter, and he's still like $100. So we would happily take that. Okay, hoping we can get another word in here. Let's see what we got. Another archive, I think. Presidential archive of... Is that Polk? Not Polk, I'm sorry. John Tyler with a stain on there. That's pretty cool. John Tyler at a 649. We're slowing down a little bit. But that's pretty cool. I love the stain on there for the John Tyler. That's pretty cool. So, I mean, I didn't think we were going to keep up with the Theodore Roosevelts and whatnot, but hey, I mean, I feel like that's a pretty cool relic, I'd say. I've pulled some that just have nothing on there. Okay, box number 4. Hopefully we can get something big in here. I would love like a George Washington, Abraham Lincoln would be awesome. Just anyone who I do not currently have. Thomas Jefferson would also be a sick one. Since the one I bought on eBay, the guy just never shipped it, so I had to get a refund. Okay. I don't know the exact odds for everything in these because I've never seen a 10-box thing opened. Okay, we got a word. Any predictions before I reveal this? Alrighty. I don't really know what this says so far. Is that GA? Oh, it's, what's his name? Oh, what is it? Polk Taylor. Zachary Taylor word. I do already have one, unfortunately, but still, that's a pretty cool one there. Looks like the word with, I believe. It's kind of tough to tell there. Then sorry that my camera keeps focusing kind of weird. A Kanye would be cool, just he's not in the product, unfortunately. Hey, if he wins next election cycle, he'll be in here for a different year. Imagine getting a word from Kanye. That'd be pretty funny. Okay. So I have the first 5 boxes, 3 archives, 2 words. Not the ratio I would like, but, what are you going to do? Getting a Theodore Roosevelt, that was really nice. Okay. Archive again? Oh, we got a word. Okay. Come on. Let's end this set on a bang. Oh, is that George Washington? George Washington, the word said. Oh my goodness. That's a big boy right there. I think the last Washington I saw did $1,200. And I got a cat in the background. But George Washington, that's a beauty. That is a beauty. That is a beauty. Oops. Also a little update up there. For the first 15, I just need Jefferson. Everything else over there is full. I am happy right now. On the left side, I got Washington and Theodore Roosevelt. Alright. Only got 5 left, but man. This This has been a good opening. Maybe I can get a Lincoln or a Jefferson to really seal the deal here. But I mean, 5 boxes, 2 archives, and 3 words. I really like that ratio now. Come on. Oops. I'm going to readjust that angle. What do we have here? We have a White House relic. Do we have an auto in here? No, just a White House relic. Okay, piece of the White House from James Knox Polk. Numbered to 49. James K. Polk White House piece. I will say, the White House relics are pretty sick. They don't for a whole lot. Oh my goodness gracious. Sorry, I'm going to go turn on that light to hopefully get rid of that glare. What light switches are. Okay, that should hopefully be a little bit better. Yeah. James Polk, red foil out of 49. That might be one I keep. Like, obviously, the Washington and the Roosevelt I'm keeping. Okay, 6 boxes down. Yeah, that really sucked. Maybe I can get one in here. That would be sweet. Pulling a Thomas Jefferson along with a Washington. That'd be sick. Okay. Box number, is that 7? Yeah, box number 7. Okay, looks like we might have another archive here. Oops, that's upside down, I think. Oh, no, I got a word. I'm sorry. Looking at the wrong angle there. Okay. Who is this? Oh, Buchanan. James Buchanan, the word it. Admittedly, he is the worst one in the entire set. That's probably about $20. Oh well. They can't all be winners, but the words always sell fairly quickly. So it could be worse. A cut auto would still be sick, or one of those coin word ones. Those are really nice. And sorry if the cat's too distracting. He's just very vocal. Alrighty. Box number 8. There's an archive. Oh, no, White House relic. This is a little better. Ulysses Grant. Ulysses Grant, piece of the White House at a 149. That's not too bad. That would have been a really nice word to pull, but hey. Ulysses Grant, anything's still pretty nice. Okay, box number 9. I don't think I'm going to top getting a Theodore Roosevelt and a George Washington, but you never know. These still don't get easier to open. It's the only downside. Oops. Gonna escort him down. Okay. Okay, box number 9. Are we gonna get a word here? Yes, we will. Okay. Any predictions again? I mean, maybe. You know what? I'm going to do this differently. Let's see what the word is first. Okay, I have no idea what that says. Is it like sideways or something? I don't know what that is. Interesting. Oh, damn. Franklin Pierce. For some reason, I read that as an A and thought it might have been Abraham Lincoln, but nope. Mr. Pierce. Once again, one of the worst ones you can pull, but once more, what are you going to do? A word's always solid. I also don't think I have a Pierce out here for whatever reason. Oh, no, I do. It just got moved upwards. Yeah. Last box. Last chance for an auto. More words, any relics. Hey, I now have 2 of those 4 guys up front. I'd still love a Grant or like a Lincoln or something, but don't know what my odds are going to be there, because let's see what we got so far. Just that 1 word, 1 White House, the word, White House, word, relics. So yeah, we've gotten 5 words so far, 2 White House, 2 archives. So I feel like based on how things have been going, we're going to get another archive in here, but we shall see. Still think one of the coin ones would be sick, but who knows what we'll see in here. Alrighty. And we will not end on a word, unfortunately. It is, in fact, an archive of Ulysses Grant again. With the word said there at a 649. Ulysses Grant. Alright. We'll do a quick little recap of what we got in here. We got the James Polk piece of the White House out of 49. Got a Ulysses Grant piece of the White House out of 149. We got a Ulysses Grant out of 649 archive. A John Tyler archive at a 149, 649. We got a Dwight Eisenhower archive at a 99. A Zachary Taylor word, non-numbered. A James Buchanan word, non-numbered. A Franklin Pierce word. Then the big ones of the box. We got a Theodore Roosevelt word, which covered the box initially, and then we hit it with a George Washington word. I'm pretty positive it's the word said. Regardless, it is a word from freaking George Washington. Like, just buying these 2 alone would have cost me almost $2,000. So I'm pretty stoked about that. The rest were just kind of throw-ins, unfortunately, since all the words were duplicates of mine, but what are you going to do? Okay. Huge thank you for everyone who stopped by and watched. A lot of fun there. I believe my total is now up to 25 for this set. I may be off ever so slightly, but yeah. Appreciate everyone stopping by. Just with the cat one last time. And I'll see you guys sometime soon. Peace out.